Hi everybody, it's Chris, and today I am here to talk about Big Brother. Tomorrow is the day before. Tomorrow Big Brother's going to have its premiere show, Big Brother 18 seasons, which is crazy. And yeah, I'm a Big Brother fan. I've been a big fan of the show since season 6, the famous season 6. That's like, dang, I think that's almost 10 or 11 years ago, which is crazy. Of course, that season included the famous Janelle, included famous phrases from Busto Bimbo to Bye Bye Bitches to the friendship and the nerd herd, and it's crazy how far it's come, to this moment. But yeah, I'm a Big Brother fan, fanatic, I try to see as much as I can of the 24-hour feeds, but yeah, sometimes it just gets too tiring and I just fall asleep. But right now I'm here to assess the new Houseguests of this season. So, with this, I look at all the interviews that's been done with the cast, and I try to base it on the interviews, of course, and I don't base it on all the written things or the transcript interviews, because that doesn't really say a lot. So I've taken notes, so you gotta bear with me. I've taken notes, and so I gotta get this down and I try to get as much as I can, assess each individual as best as I can, so bear with me. Alrighty, who do we start with? Well, I'm going to start with the first two notable castmates because they're related to past castmates or past house guests. The first one we're going to go with is Paulie. Paulie is 27 and he is let me get this right, he's a DJ. And Paulie is a alumni lineage, or that's how you say it. But he is the older brother of Cody from season 16, BB18. And to me, he seems like a down-to-earth person. He'll probably be a good competitor in, the competitions and all. Socially, he might play, in a way, the same social game as Cody, flirting with the women, try to get on their good side, And it kind of seems like he boasts his brother as the best social player to ever hit Big Brother, which is I doubt that. But in a way, I think he's just gonna be, good competitor, and a somewhat a good social player in a sense. He doesn't want to, from what I got from him, especially if he makes it to the end, he's gonna probably play the same game that his brother did, picking the best player to go against in the final two, which is, whatever, but the thing I think he'll learn from that, what his brother didn't do was have a better speech to convince the jury to vote for him to win. So I kind of commend him on that. And, let's see. He says he'll, if it's obvious, that he's, that he looks like his brother, he'll just come out and say, that he's related to Cody. So we just have to see how it goes, and, best of luck to you, Paulie. Sorry. So, oh, and, he does not mind being hated and being a winner at the same time. So I give him props to that. Alrighty. So the second noticeable house guest is Tiffany, and Tiffany is related to Vanessa from last season, BB17, which, in my opinion, Vanessa should have won that season. She should have won. I'm ready for a girl to win a BB season finally. It's been since Rachel's season, so that's season 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Damn, it's been 4 years since a female has won. And of course, there's only been about four or five, female winners of this whole series. There was Lisa Donahue, BB4. There was Maggie something from BB6, the nerd herd. There was who else was it? Jordan, season 11, and Rachel from season 13, which is crazy. There's only been 4 female winners. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm trying to remember. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. And there was June from season 4, BB4, the X Factor season. Sorry, June. But, I'm ready for a female winner. And she seems like she has the same, she seems like a strong woman. She seems like she has the same attitude as Vanessa. So, which, is good. You have to be strong as much as you can. And she says she wants to be less emotional than Vanessa. So we have to check and see through that whole situation. And and I think she can get away with passing as Vanessa's sister or something like that. Because she doesn't entirely look like Vanessa, and her accent is not as strong as Vanessa. So I think she can get away with people not knowing or have a clue that she's Vanessa's sister. So I think it'll be great. And she's a teacher, and she doesn't mind doing her flirt mans, but she has to remind people, like, I'm a teacher, so I can't do much crazy stuff in there. So, but she doesn't mind showing it. It'll be so interesting if Polly and Tiffany, and I'm gonna get all these names mixed up, so sorry, but if Polly and Tiffany have a showmance, that would be so crazy. Especially if Polly's anything like Cody, he would be into older women, and Vanessa probably might be his type. Who knows? But and like Vanessa is a teacher for high school, so she has to be careful with that situation. So, and she, like I said, she seems like a strong woman that can play a good social game, and she looks like she could be a competitor too. She could play good, in the competitions and all that well. So we have to just wait and see until tomorrow. So, alrighty. And the next house guest I'm going to talk about is Corey. He's 25. He's a college student from Dallas, and he seems like a competitor, but he seems like the typical jock, typical bros before hoes, because like most of his interviews, he's talked about mostly his friendship with the guys, like he puts his in a sense brotherhood before that, there's he's a guy's guy. He'll definitely flirt, but I think in the end he'll probably pick a guy over a girl for the final two. And let's see. He does seem like Clay from last season. So let's see. And he wants to keep his eye on some prize. And the one thing he might get in fights with if people messes with his clothes. He does not want people messing with his clothes. Do not mess with his clothes. So I can see him going off on that, because even I would like. You can call me whatever, just don't mess with my stuff. Don't mess with my food, or do not mess with my clothes, period. So, but he just seems like more of a competitor to me, because, I think he'll have a good social game with the guys, but, to me, like I said, he seems like a typical jock. So, take that as you will. So, and he sleepwalks. Okay, let's see, got that down. The next the next contestant we're going to talk about is Paul. We have Polly, and now we have a Paul with 3 letters. Or 4 letters, sorry. And he has a very big personality, and he seems like he does not care about anything. Like, he doesn't care about being loved, he doesn't care about being hated, he does not mind getting into fights, he doesn't care about his image, he doesn't care about being hated, he doesn't even care about winning. He's like, if I win, I win. If I lose, then so be it. I'm here to... Because it seems to me he's more about the camera. He wants to be famous. He wants to, create drama. So, who knows, But it just seems like to me he's in it for, the camera, than, in it for, the fame or, the attention than the game itself. So, but it does seem like he has a big personality. So, and he seems like a loudmouth, and I could definitely see him getting into fights with everyone. He seems like he's going to be that troublemaker that people will want out, either first or second week. I would not be surprised if he's out first or the first 3 weeks. So because there's other people I might see that might go early than that. So, but Paul, best of luck, Now, the 4th contestant we have is Michelle, And I've been forgetting also, like I said, I'm going through this, best I can, and I've been forgetting to say everyone's occupation. Polly is a DJ, like I said, Tiffany is a teacher, Corey is he's a baseball coach, sorry. But I think he's a college student too. And Paul is a fashion designer, Okay, and now we got Michelle. Michelle is 23. She is a nutritionist. Sorry. But what I get from Michelle, she seems like a lot like Nicole from season 16. She seems like, with the voice, a little, big, kind of like, she definitely sounds like Nicole. Definitely. A bit annoying with her voice, in a sense, But she does seem like a smart player, but I think she'll she'll have a awkward social game, because she does seem like a naive person, and that like Nicole, even though like I think Nicole was a smart player, she thought in a sense she was outplaying the boys when they're outplaying her, So I think she seems like a smart player, but I think she'll like struggle with her social game. But she says she doesn't mind the backstab and lie. So and does not mind being hated by America and will want to win. So I give her props for that. So Michelle, she is the 4th Michelle in the whole BB series. We've had Michelle Costa from BB10, Michelle, oh gosh, I forgot her name, but Michelle from BB11, and then we have Michelle from the X Factor season, BB4. So she is the 4th Michelle we've had in the whole BB series, US. So, and now who do we have next? Now we have also like the 4th Michelle. We have our 4th Natalie. We had a Natalie on BB5, and then we had a Natalie on BB9, and then a Natalie on BB11. Now we have a Natalie on BB18. We have Natalie, who is 26, and she is an event coordinator. She was born in Venezuela, but was raised mostly in America. But she can turn on that accent very quickly. So I would not be surprised if she tries to like pull off like kind of like either 2 ways: be a spicy kind of Venezuelan, that you get on her nerves, or or kind of like in a sense dumb, that doesn't know too much English. Who knows? But she seems like a bubbly girl, but could be a physical threat. She seems like a very strong player that can probably be good at competition-wise. And she wants to create, every season you have that one girl that wants to create an all-girl alliance. That has yet to happen because either boys get out the way, or someone stealing someone's makeup gets out the way, or their egos get out the way. So best of luck, because, I would love for that to happen, but who knows. But her main thing is she's not going to sleep with anyone. She will have a flirtmans or a showmans, but she's not going to have sex. We'll see. Next, our next competitor is Glenn. Glenn is a dog groomer and a former police detective. And he's from the Bronx. Oh yeah, we got a lot of, this is first, we've only had we have one Caucasian blonde, and that's, Corey, but it's a very diverse season. Like, there's a lot of, Latin people, or Hispanics, or whatever the proper term is, mostly Puerto Ricans. But we got Glenn, who has a very strong Bronx accent, but he's the older person of the season. He's taken that title. He's 50, and he wants to win and doesn't mind being hated. He wants to win and be a legend. He wants to like create his own path. Be like Evil Dig or Janelle or Dr. Will or Dan. Wants to have a title. Along with that win. And he has a very strong personality, and he seemed like he could get into fights too. So, but it seems like he could be a very emotional person too. So I could see him, in a sense, I think I could see him leaving in the first 3 loops. With Paul and Glenn, those two are, hot rod fire people. So, like I said, best of luck. Next, we got Victor, or as he likes to, want people to pronounce it, Vector, or something like that. He's 25. He is a gym manager. And he has that personality of a typical Puerto Rican Rico Suave type. He's down to have a showman, but he wants to keep his eyes on the prize. And he wants to be as genuine as possible, which, in BB, it's impossible to be genuine. You have to lie, you have to backstab. And, if you're not going to do that, don't be on the show. But to me, he seems like a more physical threat than a social player. Or to have a mentality of being a manipulative social player. So I only see him as a, competitor type. Okay, so like I said, best of luck to Victor. And now the next contestant or house guest, but the next contestant we have is, let me go through my notes and my phone. We have Bridget. Bridget is a traveling nurse. She's a soft-spoken, she's very soft-spoken, and she reminds me of her physicalness. She reminds me of Michelle from BB11. And she has a boyfriend. She'll no showmans for her, but she says she might she might be bad at lying, that she's not a good liar. So I can see her being smart at social games, but I think in the long run, she says she seems a bit naive, so she might like not want to be, you know, she seems like she wants to be more trustworthy than, you know, and be more honest, because she says she doesn't want to lie. So it's like, all right, but because I think to me she cares about her image more than the game, because she wants to be loved. She wants to play an honest, you know, truthful game, which is, in my opinion, dumb. Because who like that Tom Hanks line in A League of Their Own. There's no, I mean, well, this is how I'm gonna rephrase it. There's no such thing as lying in BB. That's my little saying. But best of luck to you, Bridget. But you know, like with Glenn and Paul, I can see her going out early. So she's another third contender that could go out in the first 3 weeks. Alrighty, who do we have next? The next house guest we have, I got that right, is, I'm going to probably butcher this, Zakia. She is 24, she is a preschool teacher, and with her, because now we got two teachers, we have her and we have Vanessa's sister, Tiffany, whereas Tiffany wants to be careful because of her job occupation. It seems like Zakia doesn't care about her job occupation, you know. I mean, in a sense, like, you know, she doesn't mind doing whatever to takes to win, and like, she's down to have a showman's big time. And it's weird because one of her interviews, she was saying, you know, her mother was telling her, you know, don't have sex, you know. But it seems like she's like, I'll try not to. But so something, if it comes push to shove, you know, if she has a showman, she's gonna. I don't want to go there. But anyways, but she does seem like a strong competitor, and she does seem like she can have a good social game. She does seem like, because she says she wants to, you know, she's not afraid to take advantage of, of a person. She's not afraid to like use her looks to take advantage of men, you know, which, you know, it's a smart thing, I guess. But what could be her downfall is her mouth and her divish attitude, and that's what she said. So, and she does, and she, like, I'll give her props. She does not mind being a hated winner. She wants to win the game, but does not care about if America hates her. So I can honestly say, you know, I think for her, she's the right fit because she does not care. So she's playing it to get that money. So best of luck, Zakia. You know, sorry. Just thinking of something. She is one of my top. Zakia is one of my tops. I see her as a strong possibility of being a winner. So Zakia is one of those persons. All right. Let's see. Who do we have next? And our next competitor is Josiah. Or I'm probably going to butcher that. His name is Josiah. He is a makeup artist. He's 25. And I don't have a whole lot to say, but he just seems like a fun person, you know. With Zakia, he's a second candidate of possibly winning because he seems like a social, like that he's gonna have a good social game. He looks like a strong competitor, and he seems approachable, and he seems like a fighter and wants to win and does not mind being hated. So he's Puerto Rican, and with him and Zakia, those two are I'm gonna have a third, but those two are the possible winners, in my opinion. I hope. Of BB18. So, like I said, watch out for Josiah because I think gosh, I'm gonna get his name. I gotta look again just to see if I'm not getting it wrong. But look out for Josiah because he looks like he is here to play and to win it. And next is our final contestant. We have Bronte, who's 26. She is a student, and she has a very, very annoying baby voice. Like, she has a full-blown baby voice, and it seems annoying. She seems socially awkward to me, but I think it could possibly be an act. Her, Bronte, Zakia, Josiah, Bronte, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, and Tiffany. To me, those four are the possible winners of BB18. I'm not good at picking one person that's going to take it all, but to me, those are the four. Tiffany, Zakia, Josiah, and now Bronte. Like I said, she seems socially naive and awkward, but I think she is a smart person. She says she's a mathematician or whatever. I'm not good at math. My math only goes up to algebra, and that's it. But she does seem like a threat. She does seem like a possible, mental threat in this game. And I think, once the annoying baby voice and like kind of a little, in a sense, socially awkward thing gets out, goes away, I think she will probably go real far in this game. And I love how, she's not going to have a showman, but she wants to lead girls into showman so they can seem like a threat to other contestants, which I think that's amazing. That's a very smart move. And for her, and I give her props, and like even the ones I give props saying they don't mind being hated and being a winner. This and that. She does not mind being hated and being a winner, but she doesn't care if any of these people are her friends afterwards. Like, I have enough friends. I have enough, I have family that loves me, and if they don't want to be my friends for me backstabbing, then fine by me, and I give her props for that. So with her, Josiah, Zakiya, and Tiffany, those four are hopefully my possible winners of BB18. So there you have it. There's my cast assessment. We have Polly, 27, Cody's brother, Tiffany, 32, Vanessa's sister. We have Corey, 25, Paul, 23, Michelle, 23, Natalie, 26, Glenn, 50, Victor, 25, Bridget, 24, Zakiya, 24, Josiah, 25, and Bronte, 26. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with this cast this season because, even though majority of a good 70% is young cast in their late 20s or early 20s, because the two oldest is Tiffany, 32, and Glenn, 50. It's very diverse. You only have the one token Caucasian, or the first token lone Caucasian, that is Corey, and everyone else is Puerto Rican or Venezuelan. Mostly it's mostly a very Latin cast. I like that. More power to you, Pride. But anyways, that's my assessment of the BB18 cast. And like I said, tomorrow is the big day, the first episode of BB18. But the live feeds won't go on until after the second episode, which is Thursday. So, like I said, my four contenders of winning this game that's pressed me is Tiffany, Zakiya, Josiah, and Bronte. So wish the best of luck. I'll be watching with y'all, and hopefully I could do be able to catch up. Do every commentary or review on every episode if I can. Because it's always hard because it's always hard to try to keep up with this crazy world. But that's my cast assessment, and tomorrow the big day. Let's get ready for another crazy season of Big Brother. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.